This is the first time checking in today, and the only time. This is day 6 of Vlogmas. It's Monday. I thought I was going to sew. I started to sew, and then I'm just not. I think I'm too tired. I don't think that's anything that I should be trying to do right now. So, I just have on the Arthur pants that I started yesterday, I just have to sew the side seams, and those are going to be French seams, which require a little bit of thinking on my part. I did sew one side seam, and then I was just trimming down the seam allowance a little bit to be that 1/4 inch, so that when I flip it inside out and then press it and all that stuff and then stitch it down so that it's all encased. When I started doing that, I did a little, I don't know if you can see here, I did like a little chip on my thumb. My scissors ate my thumbnail. So that's the minute I did that, I'm like, okay, this is not something I should be doing right now. So unfortunately, I have a little nick in my thumb, which sucks. So I have to just kind of file it down a little bit so it's smooth and doesn't catch on anything. Yeah, because I still have another basically 10 days until I get my nails done again. I get them done on the 18th, so still a little ways away for that, 12 days. Yeah, it was a long and uninteresting day today, and I'm not really, I don't know, it's kind of an uneventful Vlogmas day today. What I am going to do tonight, though, is I think I'm going to turn in a little bit early. I'm going to take a shower, and so that way my hair, when I roll up my hair, I'm going to wash my hair, and I'm just going to pull it all up in a little turban thing. And then basically when I go to sleep, I'll wake up and it'll be sort of dry, half dry anyway, which will be good, and that way it won't eat into my time tomorrow morning of trying to do things. But I do want to get in bed and read, actually, because I started a new book today and I want to share that with you. It's inside one of my book cozies, which is kind of just thrown together, slightly quilted. There's a very thin piece of fleece inside there, or cotton batting. I love book cozies. I love making these little book cozies because I throw things in my backpack all the time and I don't want books to get damaged, and I'm really rough on books. So I want to make sure that the library books stay in decent condition, which is it's already proving fruitless. But the book I want to share with you, I just started it at lunch, or on my break. I think I started on my coffee break, and it's called Not Your Average Hot Guy, and it's by Gwenda Bond. And what is Gwenda written before? Yeah, okay. So she's written Lois Lane and Cirque American trilogies and novelizations of Stranger Things and stuff. Anyway, this is her first romantic comedy novel for adults. Oh my gosh, I'm hooked. I am hooked. And it's making me laugh a lot. And I know it's not a Christmas rom-com, like I said I was going to be reading all Christmas rom-coms this season, but this came in on my hold shelf and I was just too excited to not read it, and I'm really happy I'm reading it. So you have Callie right there. She, her mom, her family owns a escape room business. So like, those puzzle room things. And excuse me, she's looking after the escape room place while her mom goes to this convention thing. And it's her first time kind of taking care of the space by herself, and she's there with her best friend is also working there. And it's supposed to be uneventful, but then um, someone, like a group, comes in that's unexpected for one of the escape rooms and to play, and they're actually a cult, and they're all like wearing black cloaks and wearing these, like, the those things. What are they called? The plague doctor masks. And yeah, and they're doing the escape room that's in the occult puzzle room, which is the one that she built. And she has, like, Callie has this weird fascination. She has a history major and she has this weird fascination with the occult, so she knows a whole lot. And she's watching on the camera as they steal something from the shop, and so she confronts them, and then suddenly they're kidnapped. And then, yeah, they're kidnapped and brought to this weird satanic ritual. And then the weirdest, most hilarious meet cute happens between Callie and the Prince of Darkness, like the prince, the son of Satan, which the cult conjures a demon, and what they get is Luke, who is um, the son of Lucifer. Anyway, I laughed so much when I read this. Yeah, I'm like 60 pages in. Like, I basically just read this on my lunch break, and I really want to just get ready and curl up in bed and just keep reading this, because I have a feeling I'll have this done by Friday, because I am that into it. I'm really into it. Such a bizarre and hilarious concept for a romantic comedy. Um, yeah, not your average hot guy. And so the demon and Callie are going to be working together to kind of um, basically thwart the efforts of the cult. The cult is trying to take over the world and cause the apocalypse, and they're going to stop them. So yeah, there's like little elements of that show Lucifer. That's one, like, based on Neil Gaiman's writings, where you have Lucifer Morningstar and he owns like a nightclub. There's like kind of feelings like that, and which is not a bad thing. I'm into it. So yeah, I'm excited uh, to keep reading. It's so funny. Like, on the back, like, one of the little bylines or whatever, that reviews that someone put in here, it's like funny, hot, and heartfelt, the apocalyptic beach read that everyone needs. Yeah. If this sounds like your jam, I totally suggest you try to find it, because it's a new book. It was only published, I think, in the last few months, and yeah, it's super funny. I think it's available on Scribd as an audiobook, so that's something. If you're a Scribd user, take a look for it. Any hoodles, I am tuckered out. I don't think I am going to be very good at sewing tonight, so I'm not going to. I'm going to do my good night rituals, which is basically just getting ready for bed and all that stuff. I'm going to, yeah, cozy up. And then tomorrow will be a bit more of an eventful day tomorrow, I promise. So, yeah, tomorrow I have work, but I'm going to take a longer walk home, I think, and then we have pub trivia in the evening. So that's going to be a little bit more, it's going to be active and fun and all of that stuff. So, yeah, I think that that's all I want to say. But I hope you're having a good Monday and it's not as sleepy as my Monday. I'm like so low energy right now. It's ridiculous. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna go now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.